Alright, Big Daddy wants me to make him a banana upside down cake, so let's get started, because this one, I'm not actually using a cake mix, which breaks my heart a little bit, but we're going to do it this way. We're going to start, dang it, we're going to start with our dry ingredients. We need 1 cup of flour, all-purpose, 3/4 of a cup of whole wheat flour, which I actually am going to need this measuring cup again. That's why I said dang it. So, let's get all that flour out of there. You don't have to really clean it out. We are going to use this again, but I mean, it's for the cake, so it won't matter. All right. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, banana upside down cake we're making, a pinch of salt. Whoa, oh, almost. Okay. Put this out the way. Won't be needing that again. I'm done with this. I did the salt, and then we need half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now we're going to just stir that all together, and we're going to come back to it. Make sure that gets mixed and incorporated. We're going to add that in. Michael, I need 2 eggs.
I think I can help you. You want the double yolk ones?
No, just regular ones.
Well, have you chickens been lazy lately? So I got these ugly, dirty eggs.
Well, that's okay. I just need to wash one.
Just 1 or 2?
2. Just wash them for me. All right, now, actually, let's do this. Now we need, oh, I almost sneezed. 2/3 a cup of, oh, this is 3/4, not 2/3. If I had 2/3, there's 1/3. 2/3 a cup, well, you do 2 of them, it's 2/3.
Smart with your math.
2/3 a cup of brown sugar. A packet. Hey there, Miss Cheryl. All right, so there's 1, and then there goes our second one. 2. Am I done with the brown sugar? I don't know. We'll set it.
I think you need some for the icing.
Yeah, that's not till way later. All right.
Here.
Put these right here for now. And then we need about 4.5 tablespoons of butter. Now, oh, Michael, we didn't turn the oven on. Let's do that.
I think our chickens might be on strike.
Well, it's because they're not getting enough daylight. That might be their Amazon delivery.
It sure is.
So we're going to just smash this around down here in the bottom. That was very satisfying. It was kind of like sand art. You know how it just kind of molds together and it breaks apart. All right, now we're going to take about 4.5 tablespoons here of butter. And we're going to slice it right on top. Make sure I got it. And we're going to throw this in the oven for a few minutes, just really until our butter melts. And my butter was actually kind of frozen. All right, so I'm going to pop this in the oven. We're making a banana upside down cake. might take a little bit extra because I forgot to heat up my oven. Always forget that. Okay, now let's work on our wet ingredients. Dang it, I should have got out the mixer. No, I tried to get everything ready, but you know, I don't have the best memory in the world. And my lovely assistant just went to go get the Amazon packages. So they're all for him. Let's see. I don't want to get my big mixer out. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. Okay. Oh, let's see here. Alright, so, like I told y'all, my butter was frozen. So, I'll show you this old trick. You take a glass and you put boiling water in it, and then you put it on top of the butter like this, and it will help defrost it and make it softer. But because this was frozen, it did help, but it's not all the way done. What you got there, bud?
Yeah. I mean, there was nothing at our door. They stuck it in my mailbox.
Did you go to the mailbox?
Mm-hmm. No.
It's all your stuff. But we need to cream together a third of a cup of butter and 3/4 a cup of sugar. That's what I need that other measuring cup for. Them little sugar balls.
Oh yeah, those little crunchy things.
Yeah, but I have a bunch of them. It is what it is. Alright, so 3/4 cup of sugar, 1/3 cup of butter. Which is probably going to be hard because this was frozen. But we're just going to do it anyways.
My dad better like this. It's his Christmas present. Look. Think he's going to like it?
I don't know. He doesn't like the same things as you.
I know. But everybody's got to like that. That's just cool.
What's he ever going to use it for?
I don't know. You can't see now. He might be watching.
What's he going to use it for?
Carry it around.
Yeah, because you never know when you need to whip that thing out.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what it is because he might be watching. Yeah, I know. I can soften the butter in the microwave. And we may do that. This doesn't work out too good. Which, oh, looks like it's not. Come on, butter.
Come on, butter.
If you really do it where you soften your butter first, a whole lot easier. A banana upside down cake. I know y'all heard of a pineapple. We're doing banana. I mean, it's working. It's just slow. And I'm making a mess.
Yeah, you are.
This is why I like to use boxes, like, cake mixes. I really just don't have patience for all this. A lot of people will tell you homemade tastes so much better. I really can't tell the difference, but I'm not a big sweet eater.
I can't tell the difference.
I'm afraid if I turn it up any higher, it's just going to fling my sugar everywhere.
You got any milk or extra stuff you got to put in there?
Yeah.
Put that in there. It'll give the butter time to melt. And you'll be able to start faster.
Well, let me just break it up a little bit.
Joyce Curtis said, hey, I'm your neighbor in Munson.
Hey, girl. We went to Watson today, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Now to get day for garage sale.
Yeah. We went to a garage sale, but it was a bummer. Well, I mean, for us, it had a lot of baby stuff. We don't need baby stuff. Okay, it's kind of broken up. Not really a whole lot. That was a piece of butter I just threw back in there.
So Debbie Bates said, please update on cookies, but I think she meant cookbooks.
They go out every week. We send some out. So yeah, all getting them. They really are great. I made a mess. All right, let's add some more stuff. All right, butter, sugar, 2 large eggs, and 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla, which I'm done with this. This can go over here. This is a 1/2 teaspoon, so I gotta do 3 of these. Come here, little bowl. One, 2, 3. Michael, it said 2 large eggs. I don't have brown eggs over there.
I told you guys in double yolk eggs, baby. That's all you got.
I don't want the double yolk. All right,
Well,
we'll
that's
go.
the only 2 eggs you have that your chickens have produced.
Really? I don't have no other eggs over
Yeah,
there.
no other eggs over there.
So you're telling me I haven't gotten eggs for days?
That's what I'm telling you.
Ain't no way.
He doesn't check the day, I don't think. But I'm not seeing no eggs over here.
They are pretty. We got 2 large eggs going in. Homemade eggs, that is. What are you doing?
Scratching my leg.
Okay. All right, let's get it mixing again. That's better. Now I can crank it up on high and really get that butter. Now it's breaking it up. add in 1/3 of a cup of Greek yogurt. I use whole milk. The whole milk Greek yogurt. And this is the Great Value brand.
You know, we do have that light outside. I can hook it up on a timer.
What are you talking about?
In the chicken coop.
No, I just want to give them a break for the winter. They don't need to work overtime. Okay. That's just the way God made it. You know, you get less light in the winter. So maybe he figured his little chickens needed a break. I don't know. I don't make the rules. But we don't have an egg farm, so I'm not trying to produce a whole bunch of eggs artificially here.
Well, I mean, is it not good for them to do that?
Well, I don't know, but that's not the way God tell them when to lay an egg. As long as we feed them and keep them healthy, that's all I need to do.
Elizabeth Edwards said her maiden name is Munson, and I might be my cousin.
Maybe so. I should put on 8. We'll know where they're at. Alright, now we're going to add 2 ripe bananas that have been mashed up, and I cheated. I mashed mine up in the little blender thing. But you can mash it up with a fork. That's all you. However you want to do it. Ooh, I love that smell. Okay. I just want to make sure that butter is nice and broken up. Still got a few chunks in here, so oh shoot, I gotta check on my butter in here. Okay, it's melted. Let's set this aside for a minute. Over here. Now I need something to get that out the oven with. Hot holder. I got 500 of them and can't find none of them. Ooh. Put this on this paper right here. Now we're going to stir this around. Make sure that melted butter, all the sugar gets covered in that melted butter. Michael, close that oven door for me. Alright, now what we're going to do, and we're going to spread that around as evenly as we can get it. I guess that's about as even as I'm going to get it. Alright, now we need to slice some bananas on top of that. Now, this doesn't make a whole huge cake. You see how it's just an 8x8 square pan here. And of course, at the end of this, we're going to have to try to flip it back over, which I forgot to spray it. Let's do that now. Let's turn this, but really and honestly, I may not even flip this over because it's in a glass pan. Why do you need to flip it? I say cut it and eat it.
Oh, I want my bananas on top.
You can, after I cut a piece, you can flip it over. I think you're probably going to need about 2 bananas for this. Maybe more. Try not to let any of that splash up on me. Well, if I would have spread it out a little more, I probably could have done one. But I really like that idea of having a lot of bananas, so I'm glad I did too. Well, not that I did it yet, but I'm gonna. Ouch, that got me. Be careful, that is melted butter and sugar in there. That will burn the fire out of you girls. Or boys. What are they saying, Michael?
A lot of people just asking questions. I'm answering them on the comments.
Well, read some of them. Somebody else might be.
Well, I was talking to that girl from Baton Rouge. Her last name is Munson, so we might be cousins. Especially if she wins the lottery, we're definitely cousins. People are telling you how skinny you look. They're asking if I'm dieting.
No. He keeps saying he's going back on his diet, but he needs to.
So I'm telling you how good you look, and then one lady wants to know if you know how to make fudge.
I do. I have a video that we did. I feel like I forgot something, Michael. Let me look at this paper real quick. Salt, cinnamon. Did all that. Butter, sugar, eggs, vanilla. Did it. Greek yogurt, bananas. Oh my God. I knew this looked kind of watery.
What?
The batter. I was like, why is it so bad? Why is it so... We gotta add the dry ingredients. I'm losing my mind. So when you add the dry ingredients, you just want to do a little bit at a time. So let's get it going. I was like, that batter is so watery. I feel like I forgot something. I did. What am I doing to lose weight? Nothing. Oh, I did go to the doctor this week. We did all my blood work. One lady even suggested I had some type of cancer, like leukemia. And nope, I don't. My hormones are a little off kilt, but not bad. Put it this way, he didn't want to do nothing about it. What else? Oh, I was in very low. I have to take some folic acid and D vitamins, which I was already on the D vitamins. What else, Michael? That's it. And his blood work came out fine.
Well, except for my testosterone, that's like really low.
His blood, I mean, like both of us, they checked the white blood cell counts, no sign of infection or anything there. So that's good. Scrape the edges of our bowl here. Can't believe I almost forgot. Can you imagine if I would have poured that in there? No, they're not all sent out. I have a few that were late orderers that I'm still working on. Make sure you update your address in PayPal, because that's the address is going to. Let's throw it in there. Now this batter's thick. I know, but it's so heavy. I hate bringing it over here. I'm gonna have to get another one like the one I gave your mom. Now it's a thick batter. Make sure we got it all together. Now that looks like a cake batter. Lord Almighty. All right, let's get this over here. And we're going to pour the batter right on top of all of this. Let me just, I'm done with you. All right.
Can you substitute anything for the Greek yogurt?
Honestly, I really think you could use a cake mix and just put the mashed bananas in it. But I haven't tried that yet. I mean, I want to. Put the mashed bananas and the cinnamon. Just add all that to it like a yellow cake mix. I bet you it would be fine. But you could probably use milk or sour cream. We make a bundt cake with sour cream. That sucker's good. Still a little hot. I'm just trying to spread this around to kind of flatten it out. Now, you're going to bake it for 30 minutes at 350, and then you're going to cut it down to 325 and bake it for another 25 to 30 minutes. So, it'll be about an hour before I come back. But you don't want to miss when we come back because we're going to make the caramel glaze for it. So that'll be fun. Yes, it has a good caramel glaze. So we're just going to pop this in the oven now. Just so y'all know, baking is not my favorite. I bake because my kids and my husband like it. But I don't love it. And I really don't like to do things where you have to be very specific. Like bread is really hard to do. You gotta have right temperatures, like in the house to make it rise. You gotta have the yeast act right. You gotta get the water just the right temperature before you put the yeast in. Blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't like being perfect. All right, in the oven. All right, 350 for about 30 minutes. And then we're going to cut it down to 325 for another 25 to 30 minutes. And then we're going to take it out and let it cool. And we're going to make the glaze for it. I don't know what to do. Here it is. So, what are we we going to do, Michael? Watch an episode of our show that we started?
Yeah, I guess.
We are watching The Gilded Age. It's on HBO Max. And it's a wholesome, I don't think anything, it's not very explicit, so I think a lot of you may like that one.
Not overly explicit. It does have some nudity from time to time.
Does it? Oh, yeah, it did have one scene. A little upper shot.
I think that's all it was, though.
Yeah. But you would still be proud of it because it was, I'll just tell you this, it was a married man, and he was like, get out, you hussy. No, he didn't say that. But basically. All right, what else is going on? Anything?
No.
Okay, we'll be back in about an hour. So, we'll see you. Your nerve damage is rough. God, yeah, Miss Nancy, that's some rough stuff. So, we go to the doctor, went Monday?
Yeah.
Monday. We see a surgeon for his mouth, and we've been waiting on this piece. The piece supposedly has been made, but the hospital won't get it because they have a contract with another company for their screws and plates. Well, they don't make the piece that he needs, and they don't want to buy it from this guy because they don't have a contract with him. It's all bureaucracy. So, if we can't get it done, he says he's just tired of waiting. He's having some issues, so he wants to possibly go with the other surgery, which I'm not thrilled about because he can have nerve damage in his leg because of that one. Because they're going to take a bone out of his leg and put it in his mouth to make him a jaw. I don't know. It's too much to think about. So we'll think about that tomorrow, as Scarlett would say. All right, we're going to get off here. I'll be back in about an hour.